JR, 5 letters, water markers.
Buoys.
What'd you say, JR?
B-U-O-Y-S, buoys.
Thank you, JR.
Thanks, Raoul.
A sore loser.
Oh.
Not too much now, Pam.
She's okay, Jock.
Well, the doctor said she shouldn't exert herself.
The exercise is good for her. Oh, no, Jock, not again. You haven't won a game since February.
March.
Oh, that's so good. Ooh, I love this song.
Don't overdo it now, Pam.
I'm fine.
Come on, Pam.
My daddy hasn't talked to me in weeks because of what he did.
That's not the whole story, and you know it.
No, it doesn't change the way I feel.
Lucy, I bet you're real excited about that cattle auction tomorrow, aren't you?
I used to love the cattle auctions. My daddy used to take me.
You're kidding. Grandpa Southworth?
He must have felt about you the way Grandpa feels about Bobby.
When I was 4 or 5 and found out what the auctions were, I made a terrible fuss. I didn't want them to sell any of the livestock.
Well, why'd he take you? Seems to me it'd make it worse you seeing them being sold.
No, because then pride took over. Once we got there and I saw the other livestock and listened to the buyer, I swelled up. The steer on my daddy's ranch was always the best in the state.
And the Ewings continue the Southworth tradition.
It's hard, but we try.
Well, I never did understand what Southworth saw in those steer, but I do now. Don't pay as well as oil, but, well, I don't know, it just feels good, Ellie.
It'd be nice if you could share that feeling with your sons.
I'd love to, but Bobby has to go on that oil man's junket to Las Vegas. And JR there, well, he don't care anything about ranching anyway.
Gary was always the cowboy among my sons. He really loved this ranch, like I do.
Ever notice how quiet it gets when my daddy's name is mentioned? I wonder why that is.
Cold drink for you, my darling. I bet JR just loved to go to that cattle auction with you.
Well, I've asked him before, but he's always turned me down.
Well, that's because you and oil takes up all of his time. I think he'd really be interested.
I never knew that. But hell yes, I'd be glad to have him go.
Thank you, Chuck. JR, I have great news for you. Daddy's going to take you to the cattle auction with him tomorrow. Isn't that wonderful?